specimen has arrived in the lab outside. Ooh, a grass toucher, or at least a pavement toucher. This guy's name is Jonathan Jacob Meyer, like the jingle. This video says, warning, tattoos, Botox, and piercings open the door to demons. Oh, shit. Demons. Please, no, not the demons. Please, let me know in chat right now, or in the comments, I guess, if you have demon holes. You have to, the only way to close your demon holes is to admit that you have them. That's the first step. So if you have any demon holes, we got to know about them. Please let us know what kind of demon holes you have. Your leg has a demon inside of it, and I have demon holes. Oh, fuck. And ink? Demon holes. Well, they put the ink in through a demon hole, right? They puncture a demon hole right into you. Botox, too. So if any of you got thick-ass lips, it's fucking demons, dude. All right. Let's see. I'm going to hear this guy out. He's probably for real.
Hi, thanks for watching. Video blog. Today in...
What the fuck just happened? Is this in normal speed? It's in normal speed. Am I fucking too high?
Montevideo in Uruguay.
You went to the needle demon. Let him carve your skin. Now your face looks like a barcode. Slave, where do I begin?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was not expecting the art house tone shift. I'm a little stunned. You know what? It's nice to see a crazy person expressing themselves in a novel way, at least. That's pretty good. This is very serious performance art about demons. Okay? Very serious. Do not laugh. Is this shit AI, by the way? I don't even know. Yeah, it's definitely. Their eyeballs are fucking crazy.
Rings in your nose.
So he's just doing AI shit?
Devil's doorbell choir.
So here's the question. Is the music AI as well, or is it his music and he's making a music video, and so he's trying to do art? I'm not saying you can't do art in the middle of a psychotic break, like during when you're seeing shit. You got a fucking full-on psychosis, and it might even fucking bang. I'm just saying if it's from a right-wing perspective, it's going to suck every time, no matter what. You either just got to love nature impartially with no politics or anything, or I think you got to be based to make good art. Otherwise, just trash. The AI is awful.
Every surgery screams I sold my nose for discount fire.
Discount fire. So it's like if he had friends to have a band with, this is what it would be like. That's pretty nice. It's nice to have goals. The bad part, what are we looking at here? You know what I mean? It's like air. It's not different than air guitar. None of this shit means anything. It's all just AI slop. The art isn't there. What you wanted is just to feel like you were a guy that had a music video, rather than actually just make a music video like every artist that wants to make one would, you know? It's such a hollow place to even try to make art. This is just so awful.
Uruguay, demon in the mirror.
This sounds fucking awful.
Montevideo Botox made you clearer. Ink, steel, plastic.
Why wouldn't you have it match lyrics or anything?
It is not yours, it's demon.
I guess you're a guy who's like, I think this AI shit looks good, so... This is awful. I don't even know what, because it has no art direction, there's just a tribal drum thing happening for no reason. It's part of it. Why?
God wants you to be clean.
God wants you to be clean. Does he? If God wanted me to be clean, why would it be so damn filthy here?
I stretch, feel, can repeat. Demon.
So you don't like hospitals? Anytime you pause this, literally anytime, it just looks fucking insane. That just materialized out of it.
Silicon Valley's where the desert used to be. Camel toe replaced by BBL surgery.
Camel toe replaced by BBL surgery? Look, I don't necessarily no expert, but I don't think pussies and asses are the same thing, right? Isn't a BBL an ass thing? I guess you could get like a labiaplasty or whatever. I don't even know how would you get rid of camel toe? That's just a wardrobe change, right? It sounds like something he wrote, but maybe not. I don't know. He relies on AI so much. Is this all this is going to be? Surely this is going to be over soon.
Stretch marks.
This is 15 minutes. There's no way it's just his AI fucking slop this whole time.
Nah, just devil's autograph when you flex in the mirror. Beelzebub just laugh.
Stretch marks are the devil's autograph? Is that what I just fucking heard? What?
Hail the plastic overlord.
Hail the plastic overlord. Guy who has exported his art to AI. How can you be like, the plastic overlord? Oh, these corporatists, globalists. And then you're like, fucking, by the way, Sam Altman, you can have all my money. Please, AI, take my fucking, what makes me a human, take it away. They should have written in the Bible, thou shalt make art from within. I think it's really funny that he can't drum. He can't even make a video to time himself to the drumming of the thing. There's nothing here with any skill whatsoever, but he really wants to feel like he's a badass. Why not learn the skills required to do this and then actually be cool in the way that you feel like that would make you? You know what I mean? It would work. You would be the guy doing that. How is this still going? How long is this? It's almost over. Fuck. This isn't demonic, though.
Let's talk again about demons.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm so excited. This is better already.
I can understand that if you watch my
This poor fucking guy just trying to deal with his life.
videos about demons, and there's a few here. I'll put the links in the description so you can watch them. But I can understand, because I was thinking the same, that you might feel that it is very far-fetched. That you cannot really connect yet to the idea that there are demons.
I think this is a real way people speak, but it also sort of just sounds like the guy obsessed with Vigo and Ghostbusters too. You remember that?
And the way they enter your life.
His fucking ears are pierced.
And
Does
how
he
to
have
get rid of
holes?
them. I can totally understand that it's maybe difficult to comprehend. Like I say, I was there too. I thought the same. I thought also that it's just, a story from religion made up in the Middle Ages or something.
Did you do any research to find evidence of demons? Or are you going to say, and then one time I felt I felt demons? I think, what if people are going through mental health crises and have not been seeking help?
And it's outdated and it doesn't exist. But now I think totally different. And today I want to express my ideas by a very relatable topic. Namely, body modification and cosmetic surgery. The demon of body modification and plastic surgery. Because I have...
It's the same demon? It's interesting that the demons have purview over certain types of acts. Do they ever quibble about, like, no, that guy's lying. No, he's thieving. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lie. No, it's a fib. I'm the demon of fibs. You're the demon of lies. And it's like to a degree. And they have to like lawyer up and define fibs. And what is it? Or is it a vibes-based thing? Are demons able to, like, is the demon of piercings overseeing all of them? Or does he have smaller demons that, trickle? Is it like a pyramid scheme or like a Tupperware scam?
Seen, as I'm now 44.
The demon of gauges instead of just like studs or something? Smart, because it's different. It's a pentagram scheme. Oh, fuck. You're right.
I've seen over the years, from when I was young up until now, that this demon has increased dramatically. Body modification cosmetic surgeries, plastic surgeries, whatever you want to call it, they have skyrocketed extremely, especially in the parts of the world, the West, where the demons are being sent out, pushed out the most. But also other continents are now catching up with this.
The demons are terrestrially bound to the continents? Or do you mean like word got around continentally?
And we'll talk about that more later.
Okay.
But when I was young, I grew up in the 1980s, having a tattoo was rare. It was only something for criminals, Hell's Angels, maybe a sailor, or
Hell's Angels?
Or a captain on a boat, or it had a meaning.
He starts saying it was rare, and then he's like, well, actually, I can think of a lot of different places, but I remember associating it with bad stuff, and I think that stigma was good because now I think tattoos are demonic.
For certain very small groups. Now, in the 90s, this suddenly started to increase. And not just one tattoo, but complete body tattoos.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Freedom, baby!
Complete coverage, like full sleeves, chest, necks.
It looks cool, yeah. It undeniably is pretty dope. I think people making their bodies in art pieces is so cool.
The more and more extreme it has become. Face tattoos, it has no ending.
Yeah.
And this was seen as something freakish in the 1990s, I remember.
Kind of. Like, the lizard... I mean, it's still, like, to call it freakish. I think it's just, like, atypical of the human experience, and so we are interested in people's different styles of expression. And some people... You react one of two ways. Interest and fascination, and then these other people who have, like, secondhand embarrassment that project that, and they're like, you should be embarrassed. You shouldn't be. You should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, so you should be. It's like, fucking lame. Doesn't make any sense.
Remember the first time seeing a guy that has tattooed his face. It was, for me, the weirdest...
In the 90s is not the first time a guy has tattooed his face.
Freakiest thing that I've seen done by a
So it bothered you?
human being to themselves. I couldn't understand why would somebody do such a thing.
So don't do it yourself. That's fine. I don't want tattoos on my face either. I think it's like freakier to be a Zionist than it is to get a face tattoo.
Why would they harm their body in that way? And we see
Or Christian.
now, if you compare
Or believing in demons.
to the 1990s, that now in the 2020s, it is almost common practice to get tattoos, get piercings, and this whole body modification. And
So it just sounds, I don't know, like your personal preference is not that you would like to have these things?
I was also one of them. In the 1990s, I was having earrings, I had a piercing here.
Uh-huh. Did the demons get in there? They must have, or else he wouldn't be talking about it.
And I also, for example, bleached my hair. It's also body modification, only, it's not so harmful because you can grow back your hair normal again, you can get rid of the piercings. But also, I was doing this. So, I am not saying that I didn't have this demon.
So you have a demon when you like how your body looks with modification on it? Why? I don't understand. How can you be like, I see birds decorate their nest and puff up their feathers. I see how people, I have beauty standards in the way I dress in other ways. I have beauty standards for other people and how they express themselves. I like face paint on women. I don't understand how suddenly putting something in your body is bad. Why? Just the demons?
Saying that I recognize the demon because I had the demon and I expelled the demon at a certain age. When I was 20, I started to change slowly. I got rid of the earrings, of the piercing. I wanted to live more close to nature, to God, traditionally.
People who live very close to nature, much closer than you fucking are in your city right now, pierce themselves and body modified all the time. Like, anthropologically speaking, tattoos are more traditional than Christianity by a long shot. By easily like fucking 20 times as long as Christianity's been in existence in years.
And I didn't want to torture myself any longer with these piercings and with bleaching my hair, for example.
Okay, so you didn't like the upkeep of having pierced ears, I guess? That's fine. I don't care. Your style changed. Why does anyone else's have to? This is what I'm talking about. Like he has like embarrassment about some of that, and he's trying to like reclaim whatever sort of bad feels he has about this era of his life. He's like, I was cringe.
I stopped doing that. Didn't want to mutilate myself, because that is what is. It's mutilation.
In the same way, like getting LASIK is mutilation. Like I don't think having earrings or tattoos reduces the function of anything you got going on unless you get an infection.
So I know what I'm talking about. I did it myself, and I expelled the demon. I am not vulnerable anymore for that certain demon. I do not want to have a tattoo ever. I do not desire to put any metal in my body. I do not desire to bleach my hair, to even cut my hair, because I see that also a little bit as mutilation of your body. But
you shave to cut your hair, so the long hair that you have vanity over is mutilation.
Okay, so I know what I'm talking about. And if you ask me why and how did I come to in contact with this demon, was by a visionary.
A visionary?
And music. Because I was listening to a lot of heavy music, and some of the bands I listened to, even they were Christian, they were also...
He listened to Creed, and it just is like, oh, fuck. I believe. What if? Dude, Scott Stapp converting dudes. To this day, he watched the Cowboys Thanksgiving halftime show. Over now! Yeah, dude.
Catching up with this body modification, mutilation demon. For example, the band Zeo, they started out as a very strong Christian band, and the second album, Where Blood and Fire Brings Rest, the drummer has a full sleeve, has a piercing, has earrings.
Oh shit, that's the demons. Oh no, we have to check Scott right now. Does Scott Stapp have tattoos? Scott Stapp. Jagger Michael Scap? Are these like his kids or something? What's going on? Or is it just Mick Jagger? This is an actual Scott Stapp tattoo. I didn't know this is true, but he actually has Creed on his fucking arm. Wow. He's got the fucking demons. I can't believe Scott would let us down.
And I thought that it was super cool. I wanted to do that too. If I didn't have this picture in my mind, if I didn't see this picture...
Scott embraced the demons with arms wide open.
If he didn't show it to me, I would never have this interest. But I liked the music, and also their body mutilation, because I respected them, I looked up to them, I loved the music, and I thought it was cool.
I love the music, not enough to learn how to do it myself, but I still wanted to feel like one of those guys. But I also want to feel better than those guys who actually did the thing.
That's just what demons do. They show you a cool person.
Demons show you a cool person. Oh, fuck.
And you want to copy that.
Oh, fuck. Everyone's wearing corn suits. No! Because I'm so cool that I've influenced chat to become an actual group of cultists walking around in corn suits.
And so you can clearly see how a demon works.
Oh, clearly.
You see something.
You see something? You like it? Demon. Great way to live your life. Excellent.
It is already possessed by the demon, portraying the behavior, namely anti-natural behavior, destroying your own body, making your body...
Anti-natural behavior. Ignoring all of the natural evidence around us and assuming God did it instead. That's not anti-natural behavior. That's real.
Weak by putting needles in it. And you want to copy that. Your mind gets open because you look up to this person. He is cooler than you.
He's cooler than you? I think you're projecting, man. I never was like, oh man, Michael Jordan's so much cooler than me. I want to be just like Mike, you know? Oh man, Rob Thomas from the band Matchbox 20 is so fucking cool, bro. I've never thought like this. I don't understand it. This is the religious mindset, though. They always have to they have to export it. I keep saying that. They have to, like, find some external source of their dignity and their self. It's wild how many humans are prone to this. I don't understand. I genuinely think one of the most interesting and evil things about humanity is that, like, a small portion of the population has understood that most people are just looking to be led around, and some of them are, like, conniving enough to manipulate that situation into having tons of power. It's just disgusting, bro.
And you want to be like him. And by trying to do so,
Surf
you
mindset.
copy what they're doing. I could also wear the same shirt.
You can admire somebody. It's more like I want to share in that, I think. In my opinion, like I like music. I like listening to music, right? I don't have the time or discipline to like pursue making it myself. But when I see someone expressing themselves and doing their art, like when I go to a show or something, and they're giving it and they're doing a good job, that's nice. I don't have to also, like, I don't have to be like, oh man, I wish I was that cool. I could appreciate somebody else who isn't me and admire aspects about them. It's like learning from other people. It's like, oh, you can do that?
That is harmless. Unless the message on the shirt is wrong. But that is not so harmful. That is not a demon. A demon wants to destroy you, wants to destroy your body. And even though it's a little bit by small holes, they want to destroy you.
All right. So the American government, the Israeli military, Russia, etc. Demons? Because they're destroying some people's bodies from time to time.
So that is the demon. You see something, a visionary, music, combination of things. And you want to copy it. So you can see that
You
even
want to copy it?
Christians are.
Yeah, this is why he makes AI art, because the way he's like talking about it is like, I want to copy that. No, I want to do my own thing. This is not an artist. He's not making anything.
Possessed by these demons. And this works also with
Okay, do you think like if demons were real, they would make videos like this and infest guys like this and tell them to say crazy shit like this?
plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery. For example, Kim Kardashian, she's one of the main reasons why many young girls wanted to change their appearance, their nose, their breasts, anything. It is because they saw her. She's possessed.
She's possessed. It's not because they saw Kim Kardashian. It's because of the correlation. Okay, it's misogyny at the very end of it, and the top of it, really. But like in this world, especially in America, where Kim Kardashian be, women are kept from primary income sources as often as allowed, essentially. In the same way that like men, especially conservative men, are taught to covet like collecting wives and children and money and like, you know, all the trappings of what makes you a successful white conservative male. There are subsets of the culture that think that they can achieve that, and some of them do, because it is partially true because of the shitty system that we're in, that it can be your job to be hot, essentially. But also, it's like an expectation of how I have to be in certain circles. And so it's the same way that this guy is talking about art. It's like not necessarily their personal aspiration, although it can be. If you feel like you want a big ass and you feel happy about it, get one. I don't mind. I don't care at all. I like ass. It's fun. That's great. Get your titties, get your lip fillers if that's what you want. I don't care. If it's for you. A lot of people chase it for the other thing, which is what this guy's like. It's like, I want to not copy that, because I don't think it's seeing Kim Kardashian. It's not just Kim Kardashian and the fucking empire there. It's the culture's reaction to that, and then how you can like move up and find financial security and find fucking a certain kind of lifestyle. So, I mean, do it if you'd like, but it just depends on where it comes from. There's nothing wrong with body modification. What's wrong, I mean, it's usually the commodified nature in which we try to pursue this kind of thing.
I hope she got rid of it, but it is what it is. It is a demon that takes over you, says to you, you are not beautiful enough, you need to change you, God didn't create you perfectly, you are ugly, makes you feel low value, makes you feel horrible.
Low value.
You need to change. You
Right.
are not who you really are. You can change yourself.
This is a demon's problem, not a capitalism problem. We can't critique the system that puts out the kind of slop and, products that make people feel a certain way, right?
So you can do that by changing your nose. Make your nose more beautiful. Mutilate yourself.
Is it mutilation to get my deviated septum fixed? Like to get surgery to any corrective thing? Like I was born with fucked up feet and they had to break them and like reset them and do a bunch of shit. Like literally cut my Achilles and reattach it. It still hurts right now. That's why I'm talking about it. Is it mutilation? Of course it is. So like because God obviously made mistakes and some babies came out fucked up, right? If fucked up babies exist, is it mutilation to fix them? Or if your fucked up body fucks up because God's imperfect machine breaks down yet again? Like open heart surgery mutilation or no?
Destroy your body. Destroy your nose. And that is how it works. The demon takes over a person and that person is respected and shows you what to do. The young girls wants to be like that. The demon can spread around by seeing the pictures on, back then maybe it was still television, but now social media. They follow a certain person.
Demons, not actually social media, not the algorithmic way in which you are pushed certain content or the capitalist nature of the problem you're discussing. It is, of course, the demons.
And instead of fighting the feeling of worthlessness that they have, instead of going back to nature, going back to church, to God.
That's not where nature's at. Christians hate nature. Christians fucking hate that shit. They're like, the beasts subjugate them. It is our dominion over the world.
Going back to their ancestors, going back to tradition, to traditional music. What do they do?
Traditional music? I disagree. Listen to something good by an artist who has something to say, and it means their art. Doesn't really matter what. It'll be better than any of the other shit. Try out some actual art somewhere, huh?
They think that changing their appearance, mutilating their body, is going to give them a good feeling.
If you want a tattoo and you get it and you like it, it will give you a good feeling. But I don't normally think people are simply chasing dopamine with a tattoo. You know what I mean? It's like, depends on what it is. It can be symbolic. It can just be for fun. It doesn't even really have to be that deep.
You see something. You feel something.
I wonder how this extrapolates to his thoughts on trans people's freedoms.
Your mind gets open.
What is that bag of stuff you got there?
And the demon of...
That lady have a bunch of cheese balls?
Feel something.
What the fuck is this? You got 1 million cheese balls in there? What's going on?
Mind
I gotta know. I'll never know, but I need to. Look at that. What do you got going on there?
gets open and the demon can enter. And the demon of body mutilation has always new forms of spreading. For example, the whole trans thing, where people want to mutilate their perfectly healthy bodies.
Yeah, okay, wow. Pretty quick. Cornstradamus strikes again on the trans thing. They want to mutilate their bodies. How do you feel about circumcision in the church? Just to start, not every trans person seeks to mutilate their body, even if they do everything he's scared of them doing. Who gives a fuck? I couldn't care less. Every person should be able to express themselves however they want. Why the fuck would I? I don't gotta live in there. You do. Fuck you mean you're gonna tell anybody else what to do?
Because they want to be another gender.
They want to be another gender? No, it's because they are. I would say someone like wants to be another gender. I think they discover that that's what's happening. Typically, as told to me, people would be like, oh, I'd rather not have had to go through that. It would have been easier just to like, you know, seamlessly feel good in my situation. But like, sometimes not everybody has that. You could have kids that are like, I like wearing fucking dresses and basketball shorts at the same time. And you're like, okay. And then they never think about it again. And they are who they are. And it's not like, oh, I have to be a boy or a girl. It's just fucking, they're Timmy or whatever. That's Timmy. They like to wear fucking dresses and basketball shorts. I don't care. It's like a meaningless distinction that you're forcing on people based on like genitals, how they ought to act forever. And it's so weird. It makes no sense to me. You're a girl, you're wearing jeans, and you like sports and ladies? Well, it's fucked up. You gotta act different. There's something to be said of the like sexual perversion of the cis hetero Christian man who desires control over every femoid, even if they're trans. Because if you look feminine enough to them, and it doesn't even really have to be like, you know, the kind of thing that he's projecting as their standard, because you see them be misogynistic to just like, you know, just like any fucking person. It doesn't matter. Fucking remember the GameStop fucking lady? And they're like, oh, see, this trans person was upset, and now that means they're crazy? Fucking ridiculous.
They want to remove the most vulnerable, most intimate parts of their body to be something else, something that they are not and never will be. If they wouldn't mutilate themselves, it would be less harmless. For example, if,
I disagree that if you want a dick and you don't have one, you can have one. Like, you definitely can go get it. They'll get you a dick. I wish it was not as cost prohibitive for people to get dicks, but, you know. The way that these guys profess that masculinity has to be and everything, too, I mean, how are they shocked that people are like, ooh, this is not for me? This other situation seems a lot better, whether it's, you know, being I guess just a binary trans woman or being fucking non-binary. If you're a binary trans man, you're erased from the conversation. We never have to worry about you, okay? Where my trans men at in chat? Any bros in chat?
I would say I want to be a girl. I shave myself, I do some makeup, and I already have long hair. People already often think that I'm a girl when they see me from a distance. But if I'm bored with it, I remove the makeup and okay, whatever. Many artists do that.
Kabi is a trans man? I think that's true, right? Yeah. We did that on accident. That just happened. That's how you know it's real. Because Korn, that part's like technically biologically female, but Kabi is a fella. He's one of the bros. That is the lore.
Change their style, what makeup, and it's not that harmful because you can remove it. It's not destructive. But destructing your body, really take an operation to remove the most private, most precious that you have.
The most precious thing I have is not my dick. Like, if you lose the bottom half of your body, are you suddenly just not in love or anything? You still have life or family or whatever? Don't get me wrong. I love fucking. I like having a dick for sexual purposes. Otherwise, I don't care. I really don't. I don't identify my manhood with my balls, though they are cool.
A part of yourself, a part of your spiritual being.
My spirit is not in my dick or balls. There's a lot of things kept in the balls. Spirit's not one of them.
That is, in my opinion, a demon that is taking over. Because
what he's telling me, and what every Christian has essentially been arguing forever, is that the demons will make you happy forever, and you will always regret not siding with the demons. You will be unhappy, and the demons should have won. According to the U.S. Transgender Survey, 12% of trans women have had vaginoplasty, 54% want it someday, 22% are not sure, and 12% do not want it. As trans men, 2% have metoidioplasty, 25% want it, 49% are not sure, and 24% do not want it. 3% have had phalloplasty, 19% want it, 43% are not sure, and 35% do not want it. So, like, it's not even, like, always, obviously, not even close. I wonder if free healthcare would be, if the situation would be different. Can't beat them, join them. Penis technology is not as far as it should be. We need more female penis technologists. It's Chuck Schumer. He's ready.
Nowhere in nature is it natural to remove a certain body part, to mutilate yourself. Now you might say, oh, some tribes do the mutilation, but I think that also they are wrong. I think it's not part of nature. It is also a demon.
Yeah, I think 2%. How many people in general are trans right now, according to the statistics? Does it matter at all? Why does it ever matter to people so much? Gotta act this way. I disagree. I just don't think the culture cares enough to enforce every single person's living situation. I want everyone to be free. It's about 1% of the U.S. adults at the moment. Minimum fucking 2% trans. And that doesn't include, like, non-binary people, which I think would be essentially higher if... Like, I think most people probably don't experience such extreme degrees of, like, dysphoria with their bodies. Or I feel like they'd have... I mean, I could be wrong. But I do think that is part of it. And then I feel like there's another subset of people who are just like, it doesn't make sense to abide. And so as more people get into it, it's like not even, obviously for many non-binary people, especially, it can be a gender thing. But I think there's some political non-binariness happening, which is interesting and cool.
Whatever they have been possessed by in a very long time ago. Mutilating your body is always the work of a demon.
I disagree.
Because God created you perfectly, wants you to be.
God didn't create you perfectly. He gave you appendicitis. You know what I mean? Like, he let you choke on a pretzel. You have prostate cancer. How's that perfect, man?
Who you are. Wants you to accept who you are. You have to accept who you are because that is you. There's only one you, that's you.
Right, that's what trans people are doing. They are accepting themselves.
And yeah, you can see that the demon is growing. This demon of destruction, because the demon always wants to destruct you, wants to make you weak, wants to weaken your body, infecting your body by scars, by infections, because
Infections? God literally put bacteria on Earth then, right? So God created your body to get infections. How is that perfect?
Remember, I had the piercing, was infected, was not good, my body wanted to get rid of it.
So you had to clean it.
Says no, and we fight it, we continue, we put some sanitizer on it or whatever to stay there. But it's a demon. It's the most clear demon that you can maybe see nowadays. It's so visible because
it's the demon is visible because people are expressing themselves.
It is so popular. Tattoos, piercings, transforming your body cosmetically, now also even with these gender operations. The demon is very successful. And it's unfortunate because it is unnecessary. And you can get rid of the demon, but you have to expel it.
All right, I actually think it is not bad to pursue transition or whatever the fuck he's scared of.
And there are definitely ways to get rid of demons from your life forever.
I guess the only way to get rid of this demon would be to turn it off. Frankly, the AI music, better than the video. Can you believe that? The best part was the worst part.
And by the way, I'm not fucking sad.
Yeah, dude.